What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my review of Blood Drive. Now, I've been waiting for this show for weeks. When I first saw that teaser trailer, I'm like, holy shnikes, this is going to be awesome. I mean, Grindhouse, cars, blood, just like balls to the walls craziness. And I'm like, well, it's on Syfy Channel. Maybe, this is just one of those teaser trailers that kind of ramp up all that stuff and kind of tease you into watching it, and then ultimately kind of like cutting it all down and being kind of like a PG show. I mean, this show was insane, and it was like they're like feeding people through wood chippers, and there's like hookers and blood and drugs and drinking, and it was like everything you expect from a Grindhouse movie is in this show. They really don't tone it down. Like they curse, they say fuck, they say shit. It's on like sci-fi, and they're getting away with it all. So if you're like skeptical on like watching this show because it's on a Syfy Channel, throw that out the window, because this show is crazy, and like I'm a huge Grindhouse fan. I watch Grindhouse, the Robert Rodriguez. It almost feels like something Robert Rodriguez would do. So, the main plot of the show, let's get to the plot. Alright, the plot of the show is we got this cop. He's investigating sort of like these junkies, and they have like these markings on their arms, and they're like, well, it's set in the future, like heroin's gone. They're like, what could they be shooting? But they're not shooting up. They're getting blood taken out because all the cars run on blood. It's because all the gas prices went through the roof. So, it's like a future show. Like this was, alright, here's the thing. You could complain that it borrows from Mad Max. And they even showed Mad Max before the show aired. So, you obviously know what you're getting in for. Borrows from Mad Max. Borrows for Death Race 2000. Because when we get to the race arena, they introduced all the cars, kind of like in the Death Race 2000 style, where they introduce each driver, and each driver has a companion, and that's where the cop comes in. The cop named Arthur, and he's kind of like, he wants to shut this down because he's like one of the last good cops. And Julian Slink, who runs the corporation, he's kind of like this big show guy. Julian Slink, he's kind of like this big showman, and he's got like his top hat, and he's like, welcome to Blood Drive, and then just like there's all these people drinking and fireworks going off everywhere. Very much Mad Max, very much Death Race 2000. And then he like stumbles on, he's like, everyone's under arrest, and he's like the one cop, and they're like, they all laugh at him, and they put a bomb, like Suicide Squad, where like he has to ride with the rider, and the chick that he gets with is like this smoking hot brunette named Grace, and she's got this red car, and like when you open the hood, there's like this like cheese grater, person grinder that turns people into fuel, and they race, and like it's intense. And one of my favorite moments of the show is they lose the race, but they, for some reason, they screw into you could either like get blood or do something outrageous to get your car going, and they start banging, and then like they go across the finish line, and they're like screwing, and Julian Slink allows this to advance to the next round. It's bizarre. It's awesome. It was like one of the craziest grindhousey things that you would ever see, and ultimately, like, I totally love the show. Like, all right, on the ABC scale, I'll give it like a B plus. But if you're a Grindhouse fan, like if you love it like me, like you totally got to watch it. Totally got to watch this. It's insane. It's awesome. It's crazy. And my favorite part of the show is when they show like the video covers of the next shows, and they're like comment, like they leave a phone number. It says like 1-800 like don't give a fuck. It was awesome. It was awesome. So Grindhouse fans, watch this as soon as possible, because it's not a cheapy, well, it is low budget, but it's so awesome. Alright? Peace out. Till next time. Comment below. Subscribe. Peace.